It's Tuesday, November 25th, 2014, and here are the stories we're covering this week. A Russian website is exploiting weak passwords for internet-connected cameras and streaming them to their users. Pirated CMS plugins and themes are being used to distribute a powerful backdoor to web servers. You sick at staring at a tiny iPhone screen? Why not turn your iPhone into a virtual reality headset for only $100? Blackberry is attempting to convince iPhone users to make the switch by offering them cash monies. And Google is testing an option for website visitors to turn off ads by paying a small fee. These stories are coming right up. Don't go anywhere.
Operation Christmas Child is one of the great stories that's unfolding in our lifetime.
We are only seeing just the beginning of this project. And these children will change the world.
I'm Sasha Dermatis, and here are the top stories from the Category 5.tv newsroom. Authorities have discovered a Russian website that is streaming videos from more than 100 hacked places around the world. The site is streaming footage of a baby playing in South Korea, an empty crib from Abiskon, New Jersey, cattle feeding from a small town in Austria. The Russian website is streaming live footage from people's bedrooms, shops, office buildings, laundromats, barns, and stables. How is this possible? The experts are warning everyone with a webcam, home security camera, or baby monitor that they need to change the default password into a personal password, and one that's hard to get hacked. The Russian website takes advantage of the fact that users who have recently acquired a camera use the default passwords to get the device to work. Passwords like 1, 2, 3, 4 are the most common, and hackers can guess them easily. There are also many camera manufacturers that put the default passwords online. The users go to that site, get the passwords, but they don't change it into something else after logging in. The Britain Information Commissioner's Office advises everyone to change the default password after getting a new video device like a camera. Otherwise, they might risk being streamed online on the Russian website. Authorities said that they have no legal power in Russia, so they cannot close the website. Therefore, it's better just to warn people to change their passwords.
Wow, eh?
Yeah.
Can I say, you know what, the story and the way that the law enforcement and everybody involved in this story has been kind of spinning it makes it sound like it's all webcams and it's all surveillance video cameras and things, and that's true, because these days when you buy a DVR for surveillance, it's internet connected. People will demand that, hey, I've got to be able to look at it on my phone now. If I'm going to have surveillance at the shop, I'm going to have access to it on my phone. If I'm going to have surveillance in my house, which is becoming more and more common these days with break and enters, and as the price of surveillance goes down and people say, hey, I can add a surveillance system for $400 to my house that I can look at from wherever I am. So if I'm sitting at work, I can get access. So that's really real, right?
Right.
But what about all the routers?
Right.
Think about this. Not a conspiracy theory, a fact. You buy a router, or you get the local cable internet service provider to give you a modem that's got a built-in router, and it has that default password, or a really easily brute-forced password, and no ability for you to monitor if someone's trying to attack it. And so they get in, and what do? They connect into your network through a VPN, because now they've got access to your router, they've got that ability, and that means that they are now part of your local area network. They can browse to your files, they can access your computers, they can access anything that is, even if it's not internet connected, but it's connected to your internal home network, they can access that because of your router. Nothing to do with cameras. But if you happen to have a camera on your laptop, which everybody does, it's built in, you look above your monitor, there it is, and you don't know any better, and you don't have proper firewalling set up and strong passwords on your firewall, even if your webcam, that webcam in your laptop right there is not internet connected, unless I open Skype or something. But a hacker going in through the router could access that computer, turn on the webcam, stream the camera feed somewhere else. That's just using the camera thing as an example because of the story, but So it's not just cameras.
It's
It's a lot bigger than that.
And I
It's the
think that
entire system.
And I think if you have like a computer or something in your room,
Oh,
put it like
that's creepy. That's
put a
just getting
sticker
real.
over the camera when you're not
What do you do
using
with
it.
the microphone? I guess, here's an idea. Go to a hardware store. We used to be able to go to Radio Shack and do this. And you can buy, the end of... So if you want to repair the cable on your 3.5 millimeter headphones, right? So you break the cable on your headphones and you can buy the little attachment to fix it and do a little bit of soldering job. But the neat thing about that little plug is that if it has no headphones attached to it, no microphone attached to it, you plug it into the microphone jack on your computer.
Yeah.
What does it do? Turns off the internal microphone because it thinks you've plugged in a microphone.
Ooh.
There you go. We have hacked the hackers.
Yeah.
A little bit of
Stickers over the
electrical
camera.
tape and a broken pair of headphones cable.
That's hilarious.
How do you like that?
Dollar
It
sticky
works.
notes,
It
yeah.
works.
There you go.
Here's a
and strong
great...
passwords.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's just say
yes,
that.
very important for the
Yeah.
strong passwords. This is a great spin, though. As of yesterday, the
Oh, what?
administrator of the site appears to have voluntarily closed it down.
What?
The site now reads programmer looking for a good remote job, along with a list of skills and an email address. So, in my opinion, this was sort of a ploy to get attention, to kind of, beef up a resume, because now here he is saying, well, look, I can find you. Hire me.
Looking down the list of things you can do. Yeah, you can hack webcams. All right.
Nice.
Got the job. Got
Now.
the job.
Security researchers have discovered thousands of backdoored plugins and themes for top content management systems that could be used by attackers to compromise web servers on a large scale. The Netherlands-based security firm Fox IT has published a white paper revealing a new backdoor named CryptoPHP. Security researchers have uncovered malicious plugins and themes for WordPress, Joomla, and Drupal. However, there is a slight relief for Drupal users, as the themes are only found to be infected from CryptoPHP backdoor. In order to victimize site administrators, miscreants make use of simple social engineering tricks. They lure site admins to download pirated versions of commercial plugins and themes for free. The malicious theme or plugin includes the backdoor, which would now be installed on the admin's server. The backdoor can be controlled by cybercriminals using various options such as command and control, server communication, email communication, and manual control as well. The exact number of websites affected by the backdoor is undetermined, but the company estimates that at least a few thousand websites or possibly more are compromised. Now, this just leads me to say, if something seems too good to be true, if you're downloading a pirated free version of anything, there's a good chance that somebody's benefiting from that free download.
Yeah, really. And who's at fault in that case, right? I mean, they'd just be sitting there going, ha, 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 you downloaded illegal software. Gotcha. Well, it's not like you're compromised. You've been hacked. No, you've stolen something, and it happened to be laced with something else.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Who's at fault, right?
Well, there you go. Here's great news.
What is it?
Samsung's Gear VR isn't the only device looking to bring mobile virtual reality to the masses. Toronto-based agency Cordon Media is building Pinch, an iPhone 6 and 6 Plus case that turns Apple's smartphone into an immersive VR headset for shopping and surfing the web.
Wow.
Pinch has launched a crowdfunding campaign on Indiegogo and is expected to ship in June for just $100.
What?
I know.
$100?
$100. While it looks like a little more than a thick iPhone 6 shell at first glance, Pinch unfolds into a slick pair of virtual reality goggles that uses your iPhone as its display. The headset includes 2 motion sensing rings, which, when used with the free Pinch app, allows you to interact with virtual objects using hand gestures. This headset is designed less for gamers and more for mainstream audiences that want new ways to shop and use apps. Pinch has the potential to rival Samsung's $200 Gear VR, an Oculus-developed headset that syncs with the Galaxy Note 4 to provide virtual reality content from partners like Marvel, Cirque du Soleil, and Temple Run. While Pinch is built specifically for iPhone, it has the advantage of being able to fold into your pocket, and it costs about half the price of Samsung's product. So there you go.
Wow.
It fits in your pocket and it takes less out. It's beautiful. Yeah, I love that.
The concept. I can't wait to see this thing.
I know. Now Toronto is so close to us. Is there any chance that we can maybe trial or?
Well, you know what? They're
talk?
going to be here on the show in a couple weeks' time. So there you have it. So if you want to see this thing, you're going to get to put this thing on.
This is fabulous.
and get to see how this thing works. We're looking forward to that.
I'll do the whole news segment with the pinch on my face. Pinch my face.
It's how it goes down, right?
Now, speaking of iPhones or not, Blackberry is trying to convince iPhone owners to switch to its Passport smartphone by throwing in a financial incentive. The promotion, which starts Monday, promises as much as $550 to iPhone owners who trade in their handsets in favor of Blackberry's Passport. The actual trade-in value depends on the iPhone, with the iPhone 4S worth up to $90 and the iPhone 6 worth up to $400. Blackberry then sweetens the deal by kicking in an additional $150 as a topper for each iPhone. The iPhone 6 Plus is not eligible. The deal will run through February 13th, but it's good only in North America. Customers must buy an unlocked Passport phone, which will cost between $600 to $700 through either Blackberry's website or Amazon. The trade-in amount comes in the form of a Visa prepaid card. Now, Blackberry has lost not just market share, but confidence among consumers that it can survive and thrive as a mobile phone maker. So I wonder if this small bribe will be enough to get people back.
I love that you just called that a bribe, because it's exactly how it comes across to me.
It's literally what that is.
It's a small bribe, and it's not actually like cash. It's, here, give me $700 of your dollars to trade in your iPhone, and we'll give you a Visa prepaid card.
So they're taking the iPhone.
They're taking the iPhone.
Do you think, what are they going to do with it?
They're gonna
see if it blends.
Create a big.
What they're gonna do.
Wow.
Test a couple.
Now, Google has unveiled a project that offers web users the option to pay to visit sites rather than see adverts. Dubbed Contributor, users can pay a monthly fee of between $1 to $3 for ad-free sites. When those who have paid their subscriptions visit a participating site, they will see pixelated patterns replacing the adverts. It has so far signed up a handful of websites, including Science Daily and Urban Dictionary, to test the system. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Robbie. That means that you won't see an advertisement. What you'll see is a pixelated box where the advertisement was.
Yeah, sounds to me that's basically what they're going for. Now, there is apparently going to be the option that you can, as a content provider, substitute those pixelated boxes with a thank you for contributing message, which I think, even though that's probably not the default option, I think that makes a little more sense.
Yeah,
right?
Who wants to see a pixelated place where the ad
It's
was?
almost
Because
censored.
then you would then want to know what the ad was. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like
what
I
is
would
that?
then try clicking it to see, okay, where will this take
But-
me?
Yeah.
They already have that. It's called AdBlock, and you can download it for free in the
But
Chrome
that-
store.
See, you raise an interesting point, because that exists, but that hurts content providers.
Right.
This, on the other hand, Sasha,
Mm-hmm.
as you're saying, this supports those content providers. As a content provider ourselves here at Category 5, if you were to install AdBlock
Yeah.
and go to our website, it almost, to me as a content provider, feels like stealing,
Right.
because for every video that you watch costs us money.
Mhm.
How would it be fair then that you are not paying for anything
Right.
and not clicking on advertising and not supporting what it is that you're enjoying online? So AdBlock Plus is that blocking it, whereas what Google is doing, if I understand you correctly, Sasha, is that they're allowing a supplemental, almost a replacement. So yeah, you can support this with $1 or $3, and it's still going into the pocket of the content provider.
Now,
Is
it's
that-
$1 to $3 monthly. So I don't know
Monthly.
so I don't know how that will actually translate to
Yeah.
your revenue for ads. I don't understand exactly how that would break down.
And that could be
Yeah.
difficult challenge for the users, because if you frequent 100 websites, like you can't, like $300 a month for me to be able to go to those websites and keep the ads off.
Yeah, or is it just a base cost of $1, in which case the ads themselves that would generate revenue for, say, our site,
Right.
you wouldn't generate that same revenue. I don't know that you would actually benefit in any way.
Yeah, I know, because if you click an ad and I get $3 versus paying the $1 a month, for example.
Yeah.
Or if some ads, if it's $25 for a referral, and then suddenly Google is now only giving you $3, how does that support the content provider? Bloggers and stuff, I can't see paying on a monthly basis for every blog that I read, because there are so many of them. That's all it is. It's almost as if there has to be a network of channels that you can appreciate and say, okay, I want to support these ones and lose the ads on that. Or do we just leave the advertising in place and click on them?
Yeah.
Click on them.
Because
Yeah,
that's the
click on them if you're interested, because they are a source of revenue, and ignore them if you're not. I mean, hopefully you have the common sense not to just be mad clicking on absolutely everything you see. Now, I should say, others in the current trial include WikiHow, Mashable, and Imager. Access to the service is currently invitation only, and interested websites can sign up to be on the waiting list at contributor.google.com. For all your tech news with a slight Linux bias, visit the Category5.tv newsroom at newsroom.category5.tv. For the Category5.tv newsroom, I'm Sasha Dermatis.